Hey guys, I have reorganized my room, so I thought it was time to do another little studio video. I seem to do this like at the first of the year, and then like after a few months, or like after like 6 months. I think I did it again in June last year. So I'm just going to go through my room pretty quickly because you guys know what stuff I have. I just kind of rearranged it. Okay, so as you walk in the door here, I hung up a bunch of like single ribbons that I have. These are ones that I didn't have the rolls for anymore, and these were from previous storage ways, and I just thought, okay, I'm just going to hang them up, and I've got a little holder there that I found at Goodwill. And then I've got like a little postage scale there, and that basket has all of my Valentine's stamps and, you know, red and black, or red and silver and gold things that I wanted to use on projects this month. And then I've got a bunch of paper bags there, and Valentine's paper is next to that, and then like pieces of chipboard that, you know, are still usable for some things. And then below that I have some more cardstock. This is stuff that I've cut down into 6x6. They were scraps. And then also some picture storage. And then when you walk in, you'll see my silhouette. And then I have my computer desk, and then over in the corner in that little wood thing over there is just a bunch of miscellaneous office supplies and things that I need when I'm at my desk doing things. And then I have all of my goodies there. Those are things that people have made me or I've made, and I display them. And then in the little racks underneath are just miscellaneous paperwork things that, you know, that I need. I'm sorry about the lighting. Hold on, let me see if I open the window here, if it gets a little bit brighter. Sorry about that. Okay, that should work better. Maybe. Okay, and then on these shelves are the same. I didn't change anything on these shelves. All my beads and laces, some laces, not all of them, are in there. And little doodads and dye inks for dyeing things. And then on this shelf that's next to my desk, I did have my printer on the top, but I put my cinch there, and then I haven't put that stuff away that's over there in the corner there. There's a box of checks and some coffee filters that I use for flowers. And then my printer is there, and I have all of my cutters and scoreboards and stuff. And then on the bottom is all in that one stack with the red album on the front is a bunch of papers that my daughter's been mentioned in, and an old photo album of myself when I was a child and my family. And then in these two things, and this is something that is still a work in process because I don't have them all completed, but I've been putting my laces, my vintage laces, on trim or on cards, and then wrapping them around it because I think I can see what I have better this way. And it makes it a little bit easier for me to use what I already have. Now I'm gonna have to do this in parts, I think, because this video will get way too long if I don't. But in these drawers here, I have homemade flowers, and these were ones that I got from swaps. And I've kind of got them separated out here by color, and these are all the pinks and the reds and purples. And then I have blues, greens, and yellows and oranges. And then in this drawer here, I have like the blacks, the browns, etc. And then in here I have floss. That's all floss. And then in the bottom one is all stuff that's going to be destashed. And when I show you guys my other destash pile, it's ridiculous. But I am going to have a big destash sale on my Etsy, so you'll see that soon. And then this is all of my fabric and rolled trims that like came from Hobby Lobby on the rolls. And then in that box there that says inbox, that's all of my letter stickers and thickers. Actually, it's just like thickers. Anything that's puffy, all of the letter stickers. And I really need to start using them because honestly I don't use them at all. And then I just have some homemade glimmer mist up there and extra stuff. Some papers, some patterns that I have behind there, are templates that I've made. And then I have my little boxes that I made with pins and brushes and all my tools. And then I emptied out a few things, and this was just a leftover basket that I'll have to fill up with something else. And then I have all my flat back pearls and vintage buttons and things like that that people have sent me or that I've gotten. and just a bunch of extra stuff there in the back. A little water bottle for just extra water, and then I've got a spray bottle with water. All of my embossing folders, my camera. This is just extra stuff here that's like for my shop, just some tape, and then I have like little goodies that I send with my orders. And then there's a box or a little crate full of olive adhesives. And then on the rack here is all of my ribbon. You guys have seen this all before. And then I got my glue gun and my power thing. And then on the side here I've got all my tapes, all of like the red sticky tape and the score tape, and some more pearls that came unwound from the roll. And then just some extra ribbons. And then all of my punches are on the wall, most of them anyway, not all of them. These were racks that my husband hung for me, and you'll recognize that one because that's the one he put way up by the ceiling for no reason when I asked him not to, but he did when I was gone. And then one down here all by itself, but hey, whatever. And then that's the paper I bought yesterday that I haven't had a chance to put away. And then in here are more trims and things that need to be put on cards. And then vinyl in my little Swiffer there. That's all vinyl. And then I have all my paper in the back here. All of my 12 by 12 books or pads are there. And then I also have more here. And then there's 12 by 12 storage by color. And 8.5 by 11. And this isn't by any means neat, but this is what works for me because I can see where it's at and what I need. Everything in here, right in this area, is all like little boxes and things that I can mail out. And then there's also some 12 by 12 paper on the bottom there that is in plastic so it can sit on the floor. And then more 12 by 12 paper. Oh, that's all 12 by 12. 12 by 12, 12 by 12, 12 by 12 by color. Extra ribbons on the top there. And then these are boxes of metal embellishments and bling. And this is papers that I'm using for kits. And then again, extra ribbons. I don't think there's anything in that box there. And then in the back here where the door is supposed to be to the attic, that is still not done. It's been over a year now. There was a bunch of totes and stuff back here that was meant to go in the attic, but couldn't go in there until the door got put on. So I took it all out and we put it in our other storage. And back here is where I stashed all of my Christmas. Look at that, you can see my shadow there. All of my Christmas is here. That's all Christmas papers, all Christmas embellishments, punches, dies, all that stuff is all for my Christmas stuff. And then I have my Big Shot there, and there's Stampin' Up! Catalogs there that I guess I'll sell. I don't know. I don't do Stampin' Up! Anymore, but they're this past seasons. And then there's 6x6 pattern paper on the top that I had cut out. And then all of this in the first cubby here is chipboard albums. And then there's arts and crafts supplies. That's all styrofoam stuff. Fabric paint, extra something or other, papers and things like that, candles. And in that bottom is just some extra stuff. I don't even know. I haven't gone through that yet. And then over here in the corner is where I keep all my idea books and everything, which I think I'm going to destash most of them. They've been there for like a year and a half, and I haven't even looked at one of them. So those will probably be destashed. And then I have a bunch of more like wooden arts and crafts stuff to alter. And then there's my dies and some vintage dictionaries and atlases and things that I use to make some of my projects. And then I have all of my product for my store here. And then also there's a bunch of t-shirts and thrifted, well, not thrifted, it's like older t-shirts and things that don't fit me anymore. So I use them for flowers and things like that. A teddy bear that my husband gave me a long time ago. And some metal things to work on. And then also there's another basket of flowers that I've made and adhesive in those little white totes there. And then let me back up a little bit because you'll see all of the stuff that I'm destashing. There are, I think, 4 or 5 boxes of stuff there, and I haven't gone through everything yet, so I don't really know exactly what's there. It's just stuff that I put there because I know that it's not something that I'm using right now, so I'm going to try and destash. They'll probably go in good-sized lots or individual things, like not for paper. Paper will go in lots and things like that, but I'll have them all listed on my Etsy probably next week. And then I have all of my wooden stamps here and my little carousel with some extra tools. And then I have my distress inks that I just recently labeled, and I really like that because I like to be able to see what I have now. And then I have those sponges, and there's embossing powders and crackle paint and extra adhesives. And then below it is all of my additional inks and chipboard and sponges and glue sticks. And then on the bottom here, I have all of my, in that box here in the corner, that's all of my cling stamps and clear stamps. I don't have a really good system for those, and I'm always on the lookout. I know that my friend Mandy, she puts all of hers in a binder, and she's been trying to convince me to do that, but I don't know if it's going to work for me or not, so we'll see. And then as we come around the corner here, this is new. This is what I just did. I needed some place to be able to stamp into color, so I drug that tabletop that's on top of my Jetmax cubes. I drug that out from the garage, and I did used to use that for a tabletop a long, long time ago. That's why it's got ink and everything all over it. And I'm kind of glad my husband didn't get rid of it because it came in handy for what I wanted to do now. You can see my marker storage back there that I stacked on top of each other, and all of my markers. And then in those orange top glass jars are doodads and things that I use to add to kits, or they're little wooden things. There's Scrabble tiles, and there's dominoes, and a bunch of metal embellishments and things like that. And then I have all of my embellishments here by color. And then also in the Jetmax cube that's on the desk, I have, this is just for like plastic bags and sheer bags and stuff. And then this one here just says Tim. It's got all of my Tim Holtz stuff in it. It's full. I need to do something with all of that because I don't think that it's kind of expanding past this drawer now. So, and then in here I have all of the flowers that I've purchased. These are just mulberry flowers that I purchased a long time ago. And then stick pins, and I have them in these two little white containers, and it's nice because you can fit more this way, and you can see what you have because you can just take out what you need. Okay, and then I have my blocks here in this little box, and then over here where it says petals, I have all of my individual petals. These I need to find a place for too, but those are all individual Prima petals. And then I'm going to stop this video right here because all of these, I want to go through how I organize my desk drawers. And I'll come back with another one